So I don't know how often this happens to you guys, but for some reason, Diego and I are always getting spam calls, and every time we do, we tend to mess around and play with them. This time around, someone called Diego, and he starts messing with him. He's like, "Yeah, this is Diego. Yeah, what can I do for you?" Ended up being the guy that's actually building his wheels. So
dude, it's cause okay, I get a bunch of random calls. Like,
no, that's what I was telling him.
I'm like, dude, I get a bunch of random calls, and I'm like, I'm just gonna mess with this one, and it was actually the guy that's working on my wheels right now.
But how did it go though?
Good. So it's good. So he's gonna send me another invoice right now because he's gonna change the specs from the back one.
The rear one.
There's like a lot to explain, which is not bad. It's just kind of difficult for me to explain it on camera. But it was either I run an aggressive look, which is gonna be I think 8 millimeters more out than the actual like
body one,
you know, or it's go more aggressive or go a little bit more in, and I don't really want to be poking way too much, you know.
Yeah.
So he's gonna send me the invoice to fix all that, which is what I'm happy for. So I really want to reveal the wheels I'm getting right now, but I've mentioned before they're 3-piece wheels, and like I said, the faces right now are gonna be getting painted, and then all the other hardware is gonna take about like a month to get all together and then get put into one. He gave me a quote, which is going to be in about a month or so. So I'm going to be running some. Is it going to be 285 30 by 18 or 295 30 by 18 on 18 by 11 plus 5?
295 now.
295. So yeah, so. Once in a month when we get everything gathered, we're gonna go get the tires. And I can't run them because I don't have a
5x114. So today we came down to Harbor Freight because apparently all the rivets for Diego's flares have been lost. So we came back to Harbor Freight. We're actually gonna pick some up. This is where I got my rivets down in LA, right? Yeah. So we're gonna pick some up today.
Let's apply here. You can get all these tools for free. I hope they have the.
I think they're gonna be in the kit, like they came in mine. Remember?
Yeah. I don't want to buy. I already have them.
This one.
Should I just get the whole?
Yeah, because I think you need these right here.
So,
which sucks because you have to buy the whole thing.
But how many do I need?
I think whatever's in there like is enough.
Do I need anything else?
Nah.
It's better than because they didn't have anything.
They have like a gloss last time.
It's pretty tight.
Are you gonna give it away?
Yeah. I think I am because I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna try to get these ones fixed. So I don't think I'm gonna be running.
You guys should let us know how we should give this away because Diego's not gonna run it anymore. So if anyone is interested,
we're just gonna give it away for free for you guys.
So if you guys remember from the last video, we kind of brought up Diego's car and how we are kind of trying to figure out the whole situation with like the flares and all that. And you know what's kind of weird about this build right now is that we're kind of at a point where we're kind of stuck and we're not sure where it's gonna go. We're trying to be positive about everything. Today we actually took the car to a professional detailer because on the car we have these like white, and I'm not sure how well you can see it on camera, but we have like these white scuffs all over the car. So you have it where else? Like right here, and what it looks like to me almost is it almost looks like white overspray, and I know it's not that because obviously there's no white paint involved, but you have like all these little scuffs everywhere all over the car, inside here. Not as much on the back here, but if we come over to the other side, there's like a bunch of scuffs right here on the door again, this one right here, and then this is the biggest one, which is on the fender and the door. Yeah, you can see good right here. But yeah, so we didn't even bring up the paint. We just said, hey man, we just wanted to come get this detailed or whatever. And then I think he asked us, right, if you had just gotten it painted or whatever, and we told him yes, and he started like looking into it, and he's like, you know, these marks shouldn't be here. He started looking at the roof, it still has orange peel, and then the one thing he kept saying too is the way the paint felt. So if you like kind of put your nail into it, not too hard, but it almost feels like a paste, like like gummy almost, and that's from obviously the paint not being cured. So
the thing you noticed too is this part was the rust. Remember?
Oh yeah, right here. So this is like all rusted still on the inside, and these cuts are just, oh man,
it's weird.
Just bad. And what's crazy is he told us, he's like, hey man, I don't mean to offend you, he's like, but this is not the way you're supposed to paint a car. And he he kind of explained to us, you know, if I was to paint this car, I would take this apart, and he just told us he would do everything the right way. We kind of wanted to ask you guys, what would you do if you were in Diego's shoes? Would you leave the car black, or would you take this opportunity to get it repainted the color you wanted?
Because we have a couple, like, how do I say it, things that are delaying it. I like black. It's getting to the point where I'm liking it a lot on the bug eye, because that's the way I wanted the bug eye to look like. You guys don't remember Danny's? I'm sorry, I'm cold. But it looks really nice, you know. It's just with the whole STI swap and the wheels coming in, financially that's gonna be pretty tough. That's a really tough decision to make at the moment. So I don't know how to approach that.
Now, if the car was just straight up black and like everything was done right, then we wouldn't have a problem. I think Diego would just be fine with keeping it black. But like I said, these flares still got to get put on. There's rust in between the wheel well. You have these white scuffs everywhere. The roof is just, I don't know, it has like a different texture to it than like this to like this. It's like rough.
The front Pro Drive bumper is too.
Is it too?
So when I was like washing it with that soft sponge, I was washing the fender and it's soft.
Oh, right here.
But then you start like with the microfiber towel, you start like wiping it off and it's fine. It's super soft. But then you get here to these like little parts.
Oh yeah, you can even hear that, dude.
I don't know. So if you guys actually know what that is, like let us know so we can try to fix this all right now, because that's what I'm trying to do.
Also, speaking about paint, not saying that my car is anytime close to getting repainted, but I am interested in a specific color that Chevy offers. So we're actually gonna head over there right now, and we're gonna try and get a paint code for that, and then exact color.
So one of my other options that I do want to do at this moment is just getting the 6-speed, getting the wheels, and getting them installed, and then later taking care of the paint.
And if we do that, then these videos are going to continue to do what we originally planned. If we keep like focusing on this paint and paint and paint, we're just going to be stuck and the content's not going to be there. So I think at the moment we're leaning towards more like, okay, put the paint on pause, put the flares on pause, get this 6-speed tranny. That way we can run the 5x114 wheels, and then from there take care of the paint issue.
We are trading in my bug eye. They trap you to buying in a car. That's what
Diego was saying. We came here to look for a color, and we end up leaving with that yellow Camaro over there.
Dude, the car looks so nice though. Like it looks so nice. I actually do love black. Look at that. Dude, Danny, like to be honest, I think I'm gonna get like the little things fixed. If I can get it fixed, then I'm gonna keep it black. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks.
Save you a lot of money.
Yeah, but it looks nice, dude. Get in there. Oh, these guys. Oh, never mind.
So before we get into painting the STI, there's a couple of things that still need to get done. So first of all, the flares need to get remolded, and for them to get remolded perfectly, I need to have the wheels put on. So we have to have the 5x114 swap in, we have to have the new wheel setup in, and then we can mold them. After that, I think I'm gonna go for that front bumper that I've been talking to you about. I'm not gonna touch too much on that because we are gonna make a video about it in the near future. But if you guys don't know, on Instagram I mentioned it, I cracked the front bumper on the STI. I'll get into that when the video comes, but we've been looking at,
because we're gonna need the subscribers' input on this,
opinion,
you know?
So we're gonna be talking about that, and then possibly some side skirts. I just want to throw everything on like Diego did before I get the car painted. And the cool thing about this color is that it's not really a custom color, so if I ever wanted to get something painted after the car gets painted, then I can just go back to GMC or GM and get that paint code all over again and just get paint for it. This video, it won't be tomorrow for you guys, but it'll be tomorrow for us. We're gonna be cleaning the engine bays on this car, the STI, Wombo's car. And
maybe the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, maybe Luis's car.
The WRX Hawkeye and the STI Hawkeye.
STI Hawkeye. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be meeting up with Ruben as well because he wants to check something out on my gearbox. But after that, we're gonna be doing a video on
The front brace I have on
that
the Pro Drive bumper. Because a lot of people have been asking about that, so...
Who have been asking about the front brace on Diego's car, we're gonna make a video on that because a lot of people have ran that bar. And honestly, it's a nice touch to Subarus.
And if it's, I believe, 02 through 07.
Yeah,
So
02.
either WRX or STI, you guys can purchase one.
But we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Oh.
Go!
That's it, Brian? Yes.